Well, hello, and hope you're having the best evening ever. This is Tarot at Night, which is usually about what is hidden. You know, what's hidden, what's the tea, what's going on. And I don't know if you noticed the way this card is reflecting. A whole lot of light, y'all. Wowza. So, Sagittarius. This feels specific, but so it may be your story, it may not be your story, but hopefully you will no doubt feel inspired. Okay, Sag. Thanks everyone who came to the live today. That was super cool. And that is something I'm doing because I also will turn a card or two for free. If you come to the live on Wednesdays. You're kind of giving back, right? And hopefully you watched it for your full moon in Leo things. Now let's get to this. FYI, personal readings are always available. That's in the description. Welcome to Heidiverse. Yeah, so you're very much in Knight of Wands energy. Really feeling motivated towards going after something specifically, and really, because the Knight of Wands also sits very well in the moment, you know, maintaining the feeling till it's time, right? And because with the Knight of Wands, we want to be ready to go. When the time comes, we need to be ready. And this hasn't been easy. I feel like this is for those who have had a specific dream, a specific goal in mind, okay, that you've been working towards. I feel, it's always with Sagittarius, we always have haters, right? It's just a thing. But there's always jealous people or people trying to bring us down. It's not like all the time that's all the people you have around you, but there's always a straggler, right? One or two who just doesn't support what you're trying to do. And it feels like that energy here, because it feels like there's something that has been going very slow for you that you've been trying to achieve. But it's really going to pick up, I think. And it might even feel a little overwhelming the way that it does, okay? Because confused is reversed. And it's like, it really feels as if once you get in tune with the fact of, I'm going to have this no matter what. No matter what anyone says, no matter what anyone thinks, it does feel like others' opinions may have affected you in some way when it comes to this, right? But as soon as you get out of that space and leave the confusion behind, it's like everything starts to pick up speed. And you might actually feel overwhelmed by that, because all of a sudden you go from the Knight of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands. You're like busy, busy, and you've been used to a certain pace when it comes to this. So I feel like that might be what's overwhelming. It went from hardly moving at all to Mach speed here, running, sprinting towards the target. And with the Ten of Wands, often we feel overwhelmed with what we're carrying. And you're doing this yourself. I should probably point that out. You don't have really help here, it is what I'm sensing, nor it doesn't seem like there's all that much support, to be honest, because you got same-ish, different day, spiritual hater, and rejected. There's just people who don't get what you're doing, who don't agree with what you're doing, and I don't know, it's like they seem negative, to be honest. Like, this is naysayer energy for sure. And we always run into people who are trying to like dampen our spirit a little bit. And this, whoever this is, they definitely do that. There's a big raining on your parade energy. And, telling you you're a dreamer, you're, you know, where's your sense of reality? And with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, don't you care about stability? Don't you, but you're in temperance energy. I don't feel like this bothers you. I feel like you're used to this person or these people being this way. And I don't think it bothers you because you seem to be in prime Sagittarius energy where, they're telling you if it hasn't worked out so far, it's never going to work out. Oh, it's working out. And this may even be family who doesn't understand your optimism about it. Probably because you've been in Knight of Pentacles energy, plugging at it hasn't actually come into fruition, right? But there's with you, oh, it's going to, at the right time. And people really do not, that people often don't support the belief in divine timing, but that is faith. It takes faith to believe that. That there is a time for everything. And I definitely believe in divine timing. And I feel like you have just been waiting for the sign. And in the meantime, you're doing the work every day, because that's really how to be successful. Chop wood, carry water, to be honest. It's doing it every single day. We get more results with repetition of small things. And that's what you've been doing. It doesn't, for you, it's not necessarily, it's about the work. It's not about the success. At least it hasn't been, but there's been a knowing within you that this would happen. You have a 10-10 moment here too. I don't feel like you even go for what they're saying. This is just how these people are. And sometimes, people will put down things they don't understand, especially if you are, like, if this is spiritual in nature in some way. But I feel like this is also about your positivity, your confidence about it. And because there hasn't actually been like this big success, and you've probably been doing it for a long time. But there's a knowing within you, maybe even a knowing spiritually, like downloads, whatever. There's just a sense that I'll know when it's the right time. But I feel like you think you will know, Sag. You have a sense that you know that divine timing will happen, but there's no intuition cards here, Sag. So when this happens, I feel like you're going to be quite surprised and maybe a little overwhelmed at first. Okay? Maybe a little overwhelmed. Because I feel like also you may have put your own money into this. So, what's this all about? It's about money on some level. Maybe even trying to find alternate sources of money. Because this has been hard. This has not been easy, in terms of just hanging in there. Because I'm just guessing the money itself hasn't shown up, right? And it's been difficult to stay inspired and keep going at it, especially with these people whispering in your ear. It's like, shut up. But don't worry, Sag. There's finances coming and you really don't see it. It's going to come out of nowhere with the Seven of Swords. Yeah. It's going to come out of nowhere. You don't even see it coming. Because you go from the Four of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. That's a big leap, which also says you'll be highly busy. But also this is about resources coming to you didn't know about. You may have not have even known, you may not have known that you had the resources for this. So that can sometimes look at, finding money you didn't know you had. This can show up as unexpected money, or it just comes out of nowhere because with the Eight of Wands being here, yeah, look, you're finding out about it. You're finding out about it, and I feel like you might be iffy about it because should I trust it, you know, with the devil, or is this going to put me in a deeper situation financially? Ace of Cups says you can trust it. The Star says you can trust it. The Knight of Cups says you can trust it. This is like literally moving towards your dream. And it doesn't feel like there are strings attached here. I feel like that might be what you're worried about. It's just like you're receiving good karma here. With Justice and the Hierophant, I don't know. You know, this kind of feels like a grant to me too. You're being offered backing in some way. You're being offered backing, or because the Hierophant deals with higher institutions often. That can be banks or what have you. And with Justice being here, it's a decision that's being made in your favor. You know, I'm not so sure. And since the Devil is here, you know, money's definitely a problem. But also your trust of the situation is a problem, you know, because you weren't expecting it. And the Sun is also Leo, y'all. So Pluto and Leo. Or the full moon in Leo for sure. But yeah, I feel like it's even possible you might be offered something by a higher institution. But this could just be you learning you did the right things here and you're being rewarded. Queen of Cups. Six of Wands. King of Wands. It's like someone is coming to help because they recognize that you, whatever it is that you're doing here, it's like you're a leader, and probably also inspire others. Maybe they even felt inspired by you and they want to help you. The Empress. Wow. Wow, Sag, that is powerful. That is really powerful. And I feel like, you know, too, with the Devil being there, you just may be so used to this struggle and to people actually fighting against your ideas that when someone actually comes in to support your ideas, you're just not really sure. You know, but with the Hierophant, Hierophant could be a bigger institution, or it could be someone who has the backing of an institution, meaning they have a channel in order to work, and like, you know, maybe they represent a nonprofit or have their own business, or it's something like that, Sagittarius. It really is. So let's see where this is leading you. Okay. And this is interesting because, you know, tomorrow is Jupiter Day, so we tend to do money, career, and opportunities. And I'll be honest, with adjacent possibilities and financial constraints, you've literally been asking for this. You know, ask and you shall receive. Am I right? Okay. So where is this leading, Sagittarius? I feel too you're not used to support. Five of Wands. Where is this leading, Sagittarius? You might resist it. Oh, wow. Because you're used to people fighting against you and your ideas, like I said. So it might take you a minute, you know, but this person, whoever is coming to help you, and definitely with the Eight of Wands, send you this message, they have the same beliefs as you, and they believe in you. Like, because this is about the high priest. This is like a male version of the high priestess, right? And they believe in whatever it is you're putting forth, and probably share your beliefs and are wanting to learn. Here. It could also be that this person wants to be involved, like, you know, wants to learn what you know, wants to do what you do, you know, wants to be involved, you know. And that, all I know though, at the end of the day, it really is pushing things forward quickly. Oh my gosh, Six of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, and so this is really going to start taking off. Nine of Pentacles. The Chariot, yes, yes. And the Two of Cups, like I said, and we've seen that in the past about partnership, but I really feel you find a kinship with this person. You know, you share the same beliefs, and so they want to help you. And they also want to, it's possible that they want to join you in some way. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius, that is so beautiful. So I hope this helps you. Toodles.